How's it going, everyone? It is Prashaun here, and this is everyone's favorite video of the week. We go over all the new cards and variants that are coming out in Marvel Snap. That way you're in the know. That way I'm in the know. And before we go into it, we're going to go over what my favorite variant was last week. And it was Sarah. It was the Sarah variant from last week, but enough of you said Polaris. All of you thought Polaris. Maybe it was my reaction, and you guys reacted to my reaction, which caused a chain reaction of comments towards Polaris. So I chose 3 winners this week at random. At random, to be fair, I chose 3 at random. So make sure you hit me up on Discord. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter for your prizes. I do go on vacation soon. I do. So if you don't get your gold pass in a week, just it's coming. It's coming. I'm probably eating ice cream and pizza on a boat with Mickey. So don't you worry. You'll get it. And remember, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and comment which variant you think is my favorite. That way you have a chance at a gold pass, because I give back to you guys for watching and supporting. So I really do appreciate it. And look what we have in the spotlights. We have Fenris Wolf, Annihilus, Werewolf by Night, which is pretty solid. I think this is like a B tier-ish spotlight week. I think we just had Werewolf by Night not too long ago in the spotlights, right? If I stand corrected. Annihilus too. It seems like we I don't know. It's just weird. It feels like we still get the same cards over and over and over. But Fenris Wolf, let's take a look at this card. Activate. Resurrect your opponent's highest power, discard, or destroyed card on your side of this location. Yeah, I think this is pretty good, especially since we're in like this weird Surtur meta. I think Surtur's slowly fading away, but there's like mixtures of like hybrid Surtur decks out there, like the Wiccan one. I think is pretty good. And yeah, like I feel like some of these cards, if it was Surtur and Fenris on the same week instead of like Surtur and Frigga, I think the meta would be completely different and everyone wouldn't be in such an uproar, because I think it would be even, because this card sort of counters Surtur, right? So you just play whatever you want on 1. You play Fenris on 2, you set it, forget it. You play Surtur on 3, and then on 4, if you want to play Shang-Chi, you can play Shang-Chi. And then on 5, you do whatever. And then like turn 6, you could possibly play like Shadow King and Shang-Chi, and then just make sure you activate Fenris. And then hopefully one of their cards that are over 10, you Shang-Chi something over 10, that card comes on your side, and then it triggers your Surtur. I think that would be pretty cool if it works that way. I'm pretty sure that's the way my brain works. Hopefully it does work that way. But yeah, I think sometimes that happens in these metas. Like I feel like with Blob too, right? Blob came out, and then Cannonball came out like a few weeks later, when I feel like if it was Blob and then like Cannonball came out like a week later, I feel like Cannonball was like the direct counter to Blob, but instead like Blob got changed. And then of course like everyone figured out Cannonball was actually good too with Professor X, and then that got changed. But yeah, like I think this is a pretty good card. This is a solid card. I think this is a must cop. If you're talking about copping or dropping, I think this is a must cop. I think it's pretty cool to like snipe one of their cards and then take it. That is awesome. Like I am a guy that likes to take cards and get rid of cards. Like mill is my guilty pleasure, and I feel like this could be some pretty cool stuff with the mill package. So let's look at what else we have. We have Annihilus. This is always in the spotlights. Like how many spotlights have we had? Oh wow! This comes out next year. I can't wait to look. What is this? What is this? What? What? What is that? Did Carter draw that? That is crazy. Toon World. Oh, there's only one. This looks like Cuphead. It looks like a Cuphead Annihilus. All right, we can't. We'll look at that in the future. Well, that does not count as favorite variants, but yeah. So I'll reveal all your cards with the power 0, 0 below or below 0 switch sides. I feel like this gets lost too, especially since we have like Coal Obsidian on the board, and then you put cards that are like 1 cost on the other side, and the coal, and then the fact that Sentry got nerfed too not too long ago. I feel like this card is falling out of favor. Same thing with Cersei too, like the whole Cersei thing too, like that. I don't really see that often. I feel like Annihilus gets lost in the sauce, but who knows? It might come back. I like some clog shenanigans. And then lastly, we have Werewolf by Night in the spotlights. I feel like this is a high skill level card. Yeah, you just have to watch what you're doing, because after you play a card, move this there, +2 power, and then it only happens if the card has on reveal. So you play an on reveal card, Werewolf by Night moves. You just have to worry about board space. It goes well and bounce, because you do have a lot of on reveal actions going. You just have to worry where things are on the board, and you don't want to go too crazy. But yeah, Werewolf by Night. But I don't think we looked at this Annihilus animated, because I think this Annihilus animated is pretty good. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. I think this is like one of the better animations in the game, because like what you want animated is animated. Like you have the lightning that's animated, and then you have the background that's animated, and you have the rocks floating around too. So I think this is like this is almost like the perfect animated card in my opinion. And then let's take a look at this Fenris Wolf. It's in the spotlights too, just in case you buy this with like tokens and then you decide to open some keys. Well, let's take a look. This is pretty cool. Look at that, the moon in the background. Same thing with this too. I think like the right stuff is animated, like the fur is shaking. I'm shivering in my boots if I see this. You got the moon in the background, and then whatever fire or twilight that's going in the background. Yeah, I think this is a pretty cool variant. So enough of the spotlights. Let's go on what else is coming out this week. We do have a small week this week. I almost wanted to combine 2 weeks in a row, but that's not fair to you guys. We do the giveaways and stuff. I want to do one a week, consistency. And then next we have this Medusa rare pool. So hopefully I get this one for free today, because this will be dropping on the 17th. So if you see this in real time, whenever I drop this later on today, this Medusa will be in your shop. And I think this is pretty cool. I think this might be my main Medusa. Medusa, another card I really don't play that often. I think like I played W's deck with it, with the Guardians, and then after that, I haven't really played her since. Maybe like some C5 shenanigans, but that's it. And then next we have this Miss Marvel variant by R-Germ. I believe this is a comic book cover. I'm pretty sure I have this comic book cover. This Miss Marvel comic book cover. I have to go check the archives, but I'm pretty sure I have it. And remember, make sure if you are a member, once we get enough members, I have some comic book covers that are variants in the Marvel Snap game, and I want to give them away. So as soon as we get enough members on my channel, we'll do giveaways. I'll do like a special video or something of it, or maybe we could do like a live giveaway or something, or I'll post it on Twitter. But I really do want to give those out to you guys as like a thank you. And plus, I go to my comic book shop every week, and I like digging through like the old stuff in the crates for this stuff, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. So and then Miss Marvel too. I feel like this is going to be a really good card with Moonstone. I think some of the ongoing stuff that gets lost or has been forgotten about in Marvel Snap, I think will arise as soon as Moonstone comes out pretty soon. And then next we have a bundle, Mechanical Madness, with this Ultron. Look at this. This Ultron's pretty cool. Very cool. Too bad I don't really play Ultron that much recently. I was one of the Sandman Ultron guys that pushed that. I'm sorry. And then artist Justin Fields, but not the one that throws the football. Obviously, he uses the pen as his weapon. Yeah, 6'8", Ultron. This is pretty cool. We'll go over it in the bundle video. And then next we have this Fenris Wolf by Victor Faro. This is going to be dropping on the 20th. This one is pretty cool too. Very cool. I think someone called me out because I said like, I forgot what card it was, but they had like a lot of variants when it first came out, and sometimes like they don't. I think there was like some cards that didn't have a lot of variants like when it came out, or they have like one or two and then that's it. But yeah, this Fenris. If you're not feeling the Spotlight one, you have your chance at this one, which I think is pretty cool. But next we have Kyera. Kyera should be like a staple in some decks right now, right? But I guess technically not, because Inserter, you're playing like the 4s for the most part. But look at this Kyera. Good to see another Kyera variant. In Hook Lee, this is going to be a bundle. Strength as Sakar, which I think is pretty cool. And then next we have Jessica Jones. Let's check this out. Animated. This is going to be in a bundle as well. Cased Closed by Envar Studio. And this is going to be on the 22nd, which is pretty cool too. I think she got buffs recently, right? If you don't play a card at this location next turn, +5 power. I think she could fit well in Inserter decks. I haven't really messed around with Jessica Jones since her buff recently, or her buff. Let me know what you think. Like, I feel like Jessica Jones and Rescue, like those are two cards that get like lost after you begin the game. Like after that, you just like put them to the side. And especially since Storm got changed too, right? Like you would play Storm, and then you could play Jessica Jones. There's times like I would rather play Jessica Jones than playing a Drax sometimes, but yeah. This bundle will be on the 22nd. And that is it for this week. And then just to let you know, I think this is a game changer. This is a game changer card here, this Fenris. So thank you all for watching. Make sure you comment down below which variant you think is my favorite for a chance at a gold pass. I think I might give out like 3 next week too. So just make sure to like, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you all again for supporting. Thank you all again for commenting. Thank you all again for reaching out to me. I do appreciate it. And until next time, be safe, keep on snapping, and peace.